Well, guys, that whole song idea for the whole review thing didn't really go through as I planned. So, to hold you guys over until I have to actually do the next two episodes in about 2 weeks, which means, actually, no, three. Three episodes in 2 weeks' time. Or unless I can get this straightened away with, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a new thing that I'm doing here. Now, I know I haven't done this since I actually started this channel, but if I can finish this within 15 minutes, I think I can get this out of the way. So my buddy, Sin, I called him Curtis last time that I said that, so I don't know which one he wanted me to actually say, Sin or Curtis. I think he actually said Sin, so we'll just say Sin. My buddy Sin made a he's starting to write a story. And if I can get this on the internet, I'll put the link in the description to the first part. And that's what I'm going to be reviewing, basically. It's what I'm going to be reading to you guys. For the first time since I started this channel, I'm actually going to be reading something. So, yeah, it's going to be cool. So, without further ado, let us get this out of the way. Alright, so, this is Spirit of the Stars, Chapter 1. The View of Sin. Okay. I remember that day like it was just yesterday, but it was actually a few months ago. I woke up to another day at my imaginary non-paying job. I yawned and got some clothes on. I combed my messy brown hair to the left. I didn't want to look like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. It was pretty hot in the room, so I had to open the window. I walked over to the window and it opened. On its own! And that's when he showed up. He had his combined combed blonde hair to his right. You really have to, like, talk about how the hair was combed. I'm sorry, he's probably watching this right now. Hello, hi. And he was in my window. In your window! 3 stories up! Waiting there. Waiting for me to open it. It's a completely different sentence there. Of course I did, but not before I screamed my head out of that this was in my of this freak that was in my window, okay? But not before I screamed my head of that this freak was in my window. Sounds like a grammar error, but I'm not really good. Who are you? I screamed out. I'm Santa Claus, coming to visit you in August, he replied as he climbed through my window. Oh, so you got my letter, I said in hope. He stood there for a moment just waiting for me to say something serious, but I was being serious. After a minute, he just sighed and complained, why did they have to choose you? They could have chosen a puppy and it would have been easier than dealing with you, he said finally. Like any logical person would say in response, I asked, Santa, who is they, and why are you so mean? I thought you were supposed to be jolly, and the look on his face was unforgettable. Like, he wasn't expecting me to ask that, but anyone would, wouldn't they? Quite frankly, Sin, I personally would. Like, Santa, why are you being so mean? I'm not Santa, he yelled at the top of his lungs. My name is Jake. I am the speaker to the stars, and though I don't... what? My name is Jake, I am the speaker of the stars, and though I don't I need your help. He said that with such a straight face, I thought he must have been good at lying when he was younger. I stood there for a second with a bit confused until I asked, what do you need help with? I'm not getting anything but sleeping. Do you need help preparing for the 78th annual sleeping contest? No! He said to cut me off. Wait, they have that? I need to check that out sometime. Just follow me. Okay then, Santa, I said sarcastically. Are we going to the North Pole? I am not Santa. I said my name is Jake. I know. I just like to make you angry. Those were the last words I said in my house. There's no space between I and haven't. I haven't been back there since. But Jake offered me a new home, but that's a story for a later time. Jake took me all the way to the local hill the residents named Star Reach Hill. It was a beautiful scenery, worth the trip that took all day. From the top of the hill at night, I saw the city stretch out as far as the eye can see. The lights glowed from everywhere. It looked like the night sky, but below me. But in the sky, things were different. It was about 9:30 at night, and there were no clouds out, but hardly any stars could be seen. I could make out some constellations like Orion and Little Dipper. The Big Sipper. Big Sipper? That's Big Dipper! There's no constellation named Big Sipper, unless I'm getting my constellations wrong. It was nowhere in sight, though. Just try to find Ursa Major. Yeah, backside of the Ursa Major is the Big Dipper. Find the Little Dipper, that's the Ursa Minor. Anyway, yeah, you guys wouldn't get that. I think Sin would get that. The silence was nice, just hearing the world fast asleep, seeing fireflies around, finding their mates. But it was quickly broken by Jake screaming out, "Hey, I brought him here! Hey, I brought him here! Now what am I supposed to do with this?" He looks at me as he says the last word. With this? He says it. He looks at me as he says the last word. Thing! I go to yell at him for calling me a thing, but something else came to my mind. Who was he talking to? Who exactly are you talking to? Aside from those fireflies, there's nobody out here to talk to. I wouldn't talk to them if I was you. Those fireflies are jerks. Buzzing comes from the fireflies nearby, sounded angrily. Grammar. So I yelled to them, "Yeah, I'm talking about you, David! David, what are you doing?" Jake simply stared at me with, oh, crap, hold on. Fail, hold on. Ah! Where'd it go? Hold on. Oh, there we are. Jake simply stares, yeah, grammar, stares at me with a confused look on his face. He says, "What is wrong with you?" I was expecting that he wanted an answer, what is wrong with you? I was expecting that he wanted an answer, so I said a true, even that happened to me. What? Events that happened to me? I don't know. I took a test on that, but I got a 57, and the teacher wouldn't give me the right answers. Jake put his hand covering his face. I could tell that he found me irritating. Sorry I asked. He said towards me. Then he looked at the sky and yelled, "Hey, Dipper! No, Big Dipper! Go get your older brother!" I was left there wondering what in the world he was doing. "And you say there's something wrong with me?" I said at last. "There's something wrong with you. I'm speaking to the stars. They spent enough time around the earth." I don't even know where the quotation marks are supposed to go. "I'm speaking to the stars. They spent enough time around the earth to understand any language on it," he explained. That piqued my curiosity. "Let me try something," I tell him. I stand to make sure the stars hear me better. "Haga prolog hituni." That's literally how I would pronounce it. Jake didn't even wait to ask me, "What did you just say?" What did you just say? I look at him with a bit of pride. Took me a whole month to memorize my own made-up language. If I said that right, it should be a hamburger with a pound of bacon on it, I answer. Right on cue, a light came down and stopped right in front of me. It might have burned me, but it didn't. But I didn't think about that, considering I was hungry because of all the walking I had to do. I had no space. What's in there? Jake asks. Nothing. It's just a light with a baby face in it, I answer. But then I realized what I just said. Baby face! Ah! I threw the light as far as I could throw it. You shouldn't have done that! Jake said with some anger in his voice. Why? I asked. Do you have my burger? I'm sorry. Can I have my burger with a pound of bacon, please? Oh, sin. Okay, I've hit the 10-minute mark, but I'm that close to the end. You are such an idiot, Jake said to me. Hey, Dipper, I brought the guy. Now, what am I supposed to do with this thing? He called me thing again, but I didn't have much time to respond. Jake sighed angrily and looked at me. I need to go talk with the stars to discuss what I'm supposed to do. I'll be back as soon as I can. The meeting had taken 3 hours, and I wasn't prepared for the results. End of chapter 1. Um, yeah. Um, well, well then. That's I've seen this a bit before. He actually came to me with a rough draft of it, but yeah, it's actually really good, man. Good job, Sin. Again, if you want to check out the link below in the description, just yeah, check out the story for yourself, and it's really fun. I mean, he's already got 2 chapters out. If you want to also check him out, he is Sin Curtis on DeviantArt. He makes actually he doesn't like them, but I think they're really good. I think they're really good art. He's already done Fluttershy and Pinky as Pinkamena as well. Both sides with me. But yeah, I mean, if you guys want to check out the story, go check it out. Link to the first chapter is in the description. Second, next video we'll have the second one, and I will try after that video to get some sort of music beat going, so I can actually, you know, do that. I don't know if Sin has anything that he would like to try, but I don't know. He's got to come in via live stream or something, but I'm gonna have to find some sort of communication link. Anyway, you guys, and Sin, if he's actually still watching this, see y'all later. Did I say y'all? I think I just said y'all. See you all. I'll see you guys later. Whatever.